Welcome back to Amherst, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports as we get closer and closer and closer to not only the playoffs, but bracket reveals on Sunday. This is the last game for both Wittenberg-Birnamwood and Amherst. My name is Katie Lecton, Jack Rosicki here. Last game for both these teams before the brackets are revealed. That will be on Sunday, 11 a.m. On your local ABC network for I believe the Amherst area. It's WAOW. This is also a continuation of CWC East Conference play, so with that being said, let's get to know these teams a little bit. First off, starting with the number 15 ranked in Division 3, Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers, 19-2 overall, 10-2 in the CWC East, projected to be the number 1 seed in the Oconto Falls section of the bracket, as predicted by our Zaleski Sports supercomputer. They average around 61 points per game. Rory Salveson leads the team with 21 points per game. She is one of the two captains starting tonight alongside Faith Resch, who averages 7 points per game. Melania Granquist rounds out the top 3 with 18 points per game. All 3 will be starting tonight. Granquist also leads the team with 10 rebounds per game. Kit Stewart right behind her with 6. Also talking about Salveson, she leads all assists with 65. Faith Rush right behind her with 55. They've been unstoppable the last 5 games, going 5-0, getting big blowout wins against Iola Scandinavia, Northland Pines, Crandon, Manawa, and Menominee. Their closest game out of the last 5 was actually against Menominee, getting that win by, I believe, 19, if I do the math right. Their next game after the bracket reveal will be on Tuesday. They will be hosting Wabeno Leona, one of the top teams in Division 5. Now over to the Amherst Falcons, 11-10 overall, 7-5 in the conference, around 43 points per game that they average. They're projected to be a 5 seed via our supercomputer. They are projected to go to Oconto Falls, the 4th seed. Wittenberg-Birnamwood, obviously the 1 seed, will get that first round bye. We'll be hosting the winner of Tomahawk and Wapaka, as our little supercomputer puts it right at this second. We'll find out Sunday, 11 a.m. what the actual brackets entail. But going back over to Amherst, Scout Spadoni leads the team in scoring with 21 points per game. Tatum Maves and Olivia Davis right behind her with 7 points and 6 points, respectively. Spadoni also leads in rebounds with 12 rebounds per game. Olivia Davis with 5. Tatum Maves leads with assists, 66 assists for the senior. Senior Presley Fergus right behind her with 59. Falcons went 2-3 in their last 5 games, getting conference wins against WIAA Fremont and Iola Scandinavia, but also dropping a couple games against Bonduelle and Menominee Indian, while also dropping a 27-point loss to Mosinee. Their next game will be this Tuesday as well at Marathon. That game will be streamed live here on Zaleski Sports. Dan Ross on the call for that one. As we get closer and closer to first tip here at Amherst High. It is also state championship recognition night. At halftime, we will be recognizing the sort of like anniversary of our 2 girls basketball state championships from 1999 and 2009. We will have that here at halftime. We'll be airing it for you guys. So as we get set, a reminder as well that working at Wapaka Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.wapakafoundry.com. And for screen printing and custom apparel for your business, school, sports team, gift, or trip, look to 3K Custom Apparel to get the job done right. They have a great variety of options perfect for any occasion or business and have you covered from design to printing and to your doorstep quickly. That's 3kcustom.com. So as we get set and we see the 2 teams warming up, Wittenberg-Birnamwood will be going right to left on your screen. Falcons will be going left to right for the first half. Both teams will be swapping for the second, as per usual. So as we get set with... So we're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to mute our mic for the national anthem. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups and your opening tip right after this on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back in, everybody, and let's quickly meet your starting lineups. First, for the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers, a sophomore, number 10, Briley Latica. A sophomore and captain, number 20, Rory Salveson. A senior, number 24, Kit Stewart. A junior, number 32, and captain, Faith Resch. And a sophomore, number 42, Melania Granquist. And now for the Amherst Falcons, a senior, number 4, Presley Furcus. A junior, number 10, Izzy Dombrowski. A senior, number 22, Tatum Maves. A junior, number 30, Olivia Davis. And lastly, a senior, number 44, Scout Spadoni. Falcons, coached by Brandon Chibotowski. For Wittenberg-Birnamwood, it's Nick Machelke. As we get set, today's game is presented by Fall Line Outfitters. Fall Line Outfitters Company is a locally owned and family-run store that specializes in high-quality outdoor goods, to include clothing, backpacking, camping, fly fishing, that include guided services and educational classes. Getting into the outdoors with the right gear is important, so ensure that you are properly outfitted on your next adventure. Fall Line Outfitters, gear for the great outdoors. It will be Grandquist and Spadoni for the opening tip. Ball is up, and we are underway. Dombrowski takes it on her side. Wittenberg putting some pressure on her. Looks like a double dribble already, and it will turn the ball over to Wittenberg 7 seconds in. Salveson to bring it up. She'll go right with it, hand it off to Latica. Back to Salveson. Kick it out. Now over to Resch. Back to Latica. To Salveson. She'll drive in. Double teamed. Ball fought for, and it'll be a jump ball. And it will go to the Falcons. Actually, we'll stay with Wittenberg. Ball gets inbounded to Resch. Kick out. Okay, it was to Resch. Latica, now Salveson. Guarded by Maves. Salveson will go left, hand it off to Resch. She'll throw it up, no good. Rebound, Granquist. She'll throw it up. That's no good. Spadoni will come down with the board. She'll get over to Maves and cross the timeline with it. She'll drive it up. First points of the night scored by Tatum Maves. Salveson now. She'll kick it over to Resch. To Latica. Back to Resch. Resch will throw it up. No good. Rebound, Davis. She gets it over to Furcus. Guarded by Resch. Gets it into Dombrowski. Over to Davis now. And she'll get fouled. Foul on the floor. Salveson will get her first for both herself and the team tonight. Furcus to inbound. She'll get into Maves. Try to get it into Spadoni, but gets taken by Granquist. And she will get fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul will go on Dombrowski, her first and team's first. First shot is good for Granquist, excuse me. Second shot is up, and that's good. Granquist goes 2 for 2. Maves now. Kicks it over to Furcus, over to Spadoni. Now back to Furcus. She'll get over to Maves. Back over to Spadoni. To Dombrowski, to Furcus, far side. She loses it. Ball last touched by Wittenberg stays with Amherst. Furcus to inbound in front of the scores table. She'll get into Davis. She'll hand it off to Dombrowski. Now back to Furcus. Ball gets bounced over to Spadoni. Now to Maves. Organizing traffic. Pass blocked, stolen by Salveson. She'll try and drive it up. And that's good. Rory Salveson gets her first 2 points of the night. Maves into Davis, and she'll get fouled. Looks to be on 24, Kit Stewart. Yeah. And it will be on Stewart. Her first, team's first. Furcus inbound, near side. Ball goes over to Maves. Over to Dombrowski, far side. Now to Spadoni. To Furcus. Spadoni cuts in. Pass it out to Furcus. Ball goes over. And lost by Amherst. Turns it over to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Salveson will bring it up. Now over to Latica. She loses it. Ball last touched by Davis. After it goes out of bounds, will stay with Wittenberg. Ball gets into Granquist. Over to Stewart. To Resch. She'll drive in, kick it out to Stewart. Back over to Salveson. Back to Resch. She'll throw it up. And that's good. Faith Resch gets on the board tonight. Chargers now up by 4. Portman looks to check in next whistle. As Dombrowski loses it. And we'll turn it over back to the Chargers. As Ava Bry, a freshman, and freshman Harper Rogowski come in for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Salveson over to Bry. To Rogowski, back to Bry. To Resch. Rogowski now. To Bry. To Resch once again. Kick it over to Salveson. Salveson will drive it up and in. Salveson and the Chargers now up by 6 as they get it back. Rogowski for the 3, no good. Sponey will come down with the board. She'll pass it way over to Furcus, over to Davis, and that's in. Davis gets on the board tonight. Salveson. Over to Bry. To Rogowski. She'll drive in. Shot up, and that's good. Harper Rogowski extends the lead. Furcus now has possession. She'll get it over. And that'll be a 10-second violation. As Alexis Wiersba, the freshman, will check in. Wiersba had 13 points in the Falcons' win over Iola Scandinavia on Tuesday. Salveson now. Over to Resch. She'll drive in. That's up and good. Faith Resch with her second basket of the night. Maves trying to drive this past the timeline. Over to Furcus. She gets it into Portman. Back to Furcus. Falcons trying to set something up here. Down by 8. And they will in Scout Spadoni. Falcons still down by 6, 12-20 left to go here in the first half. As it looks like Rogowski will head to the line for 2. Wiersbo will get the foul. Second for the team. As they're down by 6. Make that 7. Number 4, Nora Bushman. As for the Chargers, number 4, Nora Bushman will come in for the team. Second shot by Rogowski is good. Falcons and Maves with the ball. Pass intended for Furcus goes off the hands of Grantquist and will stay with the Falcons. Furcus inbound to Maves, guarded by Resch. Ball gets over to Spadoni, now over to Furcus. Try to get into Wiersba. The last touch by Bry, and we'll stay with Amherst. Furcus to inbound. Left of the backboard as Portman will get it. Now Maves. Maves will attempt the 3. That's no good. Ball fought for. And it will go to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Rush to give it to Rogowski. Rogowski now. Over to Resch. She'll kick it into Grantquist. Back over to Rogowski. She'll shoot the 3, and that's good. Harper Rogowski with the 3. Portman. That ball is stolen by Resch. The shot up. No good. Rebound fought for and taken by Furcus, who's fouled. That'll go on Rogowski. Team's third. And it's a timeout. We will do the same. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. Substitution over on the Falcons side. Number 12, Maddie Lusick, Jr. will be checking in for the first time tonight. Falcons down 11 here, with 10:56 left to go here in the first half. Be sure to stay tuned at halftime. We will be honoring the state championship teams from 1999 and 2009 for the girls basketball program. They'll be bringing out the trophies. They were in the Commons during the JV game. They'll be bringing them out onto the court. There's members of the teams here in attendance. It's sure going to be a fun experience. We'll have that for you here at halftime. Now back into the game, Maves. She'll get over to Wiersba, over to Furcus. Amherst trying to do a little bit more faster-paced tempo here. Spadoni to Furcus. Trying to get somebody open. Now Maves. She'll drive right, kick it over to Furcus. Back over to Lexi Wiersbo. Wiersbo shot, no good. Rebound Furcus. She'll kick it over to Maves. Thought about the 3. Now into Wiersba. Shot no good. Rebound Granquist. Salveson. Into Bry. Over to Latica. As she is fouled. Maddie Lusick will get the foul on that one. Team's 3rd. Ball gets inbounded to Latica. Kicks over Granquist. Granquist, the shot for 3. That's no good. Rebound grabbed by Maves. She'll look to drive in. Try to get it over to Wiersba. Now Lusick kick it into Spadoni. Kick out to Wiersba. Long 2. No good. Rebound Spadoni. She'll get over to Lusick. Lusick shot up. No good. Rebound taken by Bry. Salveson trying to slow down the tempo, trying to set something up for the Chargers. Over to Bry. That's a travel on Ava Bry. Resch and Dombrowski come in for their respective teams. Maves will get a seat on the bench. Furcus goes into Dombrowski. Ball goes over to Lusick. Into Wiersba. Wiersba's shot, no good. Rebound taken by Salveson. She'll kick it way out. Ball last touched by Dombrowski and will stick with Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Salveson to Latica. To Resch. Over to Salveson once again. The shot for 3, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Wiersba. Furcus now gets it into Dombrowski. Guarded by Stewart. Furcus will get called for the travel. Resch will inbound to Salveson. Latica. Kick it in to Resch, or Granquist, I should say. There are a couple shots are no good. Wiersba will come out with it and gets the ball stolen. Salveson will get the basket. Dombrowski back over to Furcus. Ball lost and regained by Amherst. Got to get it over. Timeout Amherst. We'll keep it here. Hey, a quick thank you to our sponsor, Brett Favor. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group is your local Amherst guy. Born and raised right here. You know whether you're buying or selling. When it comes to realty in Amherst, he's your man. Brett Favor of Keller Williams, 715-572-1174. That is 715-572-1174. And a big thank you goes out to the International Bank of Amherst. Stay local and bank local at the International Bank of Amherst. Our community's long-standing go-to for all your banking needs. The International Bank of Amherst on Main Street in Amherst. Amherst coming in out of this timeout down 13. 6-19 with 8:02 left on the clock here in the first half. Furcus will inbound to the right of her bench and we'll get into Maves. Maves will get to Spadoni. Back to Tatum. And she'll draw the foul. Latica will get the foul. Team's 4th. Ball will get inbounded to Maves. Over to Dombrowski. And she'll lose it. Ball gets turned over to the Chargers. Salveson will drive it up. Granquist. Over to Stewart. To Salveson. Kick it over to Resch. She'll get fouled and will head to the line for 2. Weersville will get her second. 4th for the team. Davis will check back in. Shot was no good for the junior. Second one is up. And that's no good either. Furcus will get the board. She'll get over to Maves. Now over to Furcus. Kick it over to Dombrowski. Back to Spadoni. Now to Maves. Open for 3. That's off the backboard. No good. Rebound Granquist. Salveson will bring it up the court. Ball goes into Stewart. Stewart's basket is good. It looks like Latica will head to the line for 2. Maves will get the foul on her. That's the team's 5th. First shot, no good for the sophomore. Second one for Latica is good. So Latica goes 1 of 2 for the line. Maves gets it into Dombrowski, and she'll lose it immediately. Chargers get the ball right back. Portman will check in. Maves will take a breather on the bench. Salveson. Into Resch. Resch will throw it up. She's fouled and will head the line for another 2. Today's game is brought to you by Farner Asphalt. Want to make excellent seasonal money in a short window of time this spring, summer, and fall? Joining Farner Asphalt, your locally owned leader in pavement contracting. Farner is an industry leader in quality, service, and most importantly, safety. Take advantage of these excellent seasonal wages and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Resch makes the first one. Foul will go on Furcus for Amherst, her first, team's 6th. And Resch goes 2 for 2. So from here on out, Wittenberg-Birnamwood will be in the bonus. Jump ball will rule in Amherst's favor. Lusick and Maves will come in. Furcus will inbound to Maves. Ball tipped and taken by Latica. She'll get over to Salveson. She'll throw it up, and that's good for another basket. She has 8 tonight. Maves over to Furcus. Over to Lusick. Into Davis. Chargers will force a jump ball, and it will go to them, as they're up 26-6. 5:48 left to go here in the half. Salveson will bring it up. They'll lose it. Salveson will regain it. Timeout Wittenberg. We'll do the same. 5:20 left to go. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back to Amherst. Falcons down by 22, 28-6. As Rogowski will bring things up for the Chargers. She'll get over to Salveson. Over to Stewart. Her shot's no good. Rebound Furcus. Mavis will take it up. Now over to Lusick. As Salveson goes down, but she gets up right back. Ball fought for. The rule, I believe, a jump ball. He'll stay with the Falcons. Bry will check in for Resch. Furcus will get into Maves. Maves shot for three, no good. Rebound Furcus. She'll get her shot blocked. Rogowski will get the board. Rogowski guarded by Lusick. Over to Stewart, into Bry. Back to Rogowski. Into Granquist. Her shot is up. And that's good. Monty Granquist now has 4 points in the half. Maves to Spadoni to Furcus. Maves over to Lusick. To Spadoni. Her pass is blocked and taken by Salveson. She'll throw it up. Another 2 points for Rory Salveson. Portman looks to check in next whistle. Lusick. Now to Davis. To Furcus. Back to Maves. Her shot for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Granquist. Salveson, the sophomore, to bring it up. Gets it over to Rogowski. She'll kick it to Bry. Into Stewart. And she'll get called for the travel. Portman into Maves. She'll kick it way over. Pass intended for Davis. Bry will come out with it. She'll throw it up, and Ava Bry will get on the board tonight. Maves. Pass intended for Davis goes through her hands and gets in the control of Salveson. Rogowski for three, no good. Rebound will be grabbed by Bry. She'll kick it over to Resch, to Rogowski. Back to Bry. Back to Resch. Faith will throw it up, no good. Rebound Portman. Portman will kick it to Maves. Ball goes off from Maves, and we'll turn it over to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Bushman will check in. Bry will have a seat. Furcus will come in for Lusick. And Faith Rush will check it. Will inbound the ball to Salveson. Salveson over to Bushman. To Resch. Back to Salveson. She'll take the shot for 3. Side rim, no good. Maves will get the board. Pass intended for Portman. Try to get stolen by Granquist, yet goes out of bounds. It will stay in Amherst's possession. Latico will check in for Salveson. Furcus to Maves. Her pass picked by Bushman. Rogowski will bring it up for the Chargers. 1:39 left to go. Latica over to Bushman. To Rogowski. She'll kick into Bushman. Off of Davis, and we'll stick with Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Reminder as well that a big thank you goes out to our game day sponsors, JG Plumbing, Bison Transport, Amherst Telephone, OK Hardware, and Amherst Family Foods. Granquist gets fouled. I believe we'll head to line for 101. Actually, Bushman will get the foul. Will get fouled. We'll head to the line for 101. Spadoni will pick up the foul. Team 7th. No, excuse me, it is Granquist. First shot for Granquist is good. She's now 3 of 3 in the half. Second shot for the sophomore is good. She has 6. Maves into Furcus. Back to Maves. Pass intended for Davis goes to Granquist. She'll take the 1-2 and get fouled. She'll head the line for another 1 of 1. Maves will get her second. Team's 8th. Dombrowski will check in for Maves. Stewart, I believe, will check in for Granquist after the free throw. Second shot for Granquist is up and good. Granquist now has 8. Chargers are now up 38-6. 1:04 left to go before halftime. Speaking of halftime, stay tuned. We will have the state championship recognition for the Amherst 1999 and 2009 state championship teams. So stick around, you won't want to miss that, as Davis will get fouled and head to the line. Bushman will get her first. Team's 5th. First shot for Davis is no good. Salveson will come in for Bushman. Second shot for Davis is up. Off rim, no good. Rebound fought for. And we'll stay with Amherst. 47 seconds left to go. Furcus will inbound to left of the basket. Pass intended for Dombrowski will go to Latica. We'll get over to Resch. Resch with the jump shot, and that's good. Resch now has 8. Furcus, double teamed. She'll get it picked by Salveson. And Salveson will take it up for another basket. As Bushman will check in, and so will Bry. 19 seconds left to go. As Bry will inbound it. She'll get into Rogowski. Rogowski over to Latica, to Bushman. The shot of 3 for Latica is no good, and that'll take us into the half. Wittenberg-Birnamwood leads 42-6 here at Amherst. We'll take a 15-second break. We'll be back for the state recognition after this on Zaleski Sports.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
There's no internet, so we are recording it. We'll be posting it tomorrow.
John checks it.
We got a few more than that. All right.
Tyler already getting asked.
I want to see my
77 to 12.
Yeah, I can run camera for that if you want to move.
Why? I'm literally right here. What do you want me to do different?
All right, I think that's it. So please join me in welcoming our 2 state championship teams back to celebrate the 25th and 15th year anniversary of their historic season. We're going to start with that 1999 squad. Off the first team for Coach Shelley and Amherst. And what a way to start your career, Shelley. Leading them to the first ever state tournament appearance and culminating in the state championship. You beat North Fond-du-Lac in that semifinal game 55-43. But the championship game, man, it was over before it started. 19-0 at the end of that first quarter. And we just cruised along in from there. Won the game 49-33. That 99 squad finished with a 23-4 record. Let's see if we got some of them out here. We got Melissa Jenner-John. She swipes her back in the day. She was a heck of an athlete. We had Jenny Patoka, who's Jenny Orson. She was our scorer. Jenny was a heck of a scorer for us. We had Megan Hughes, which was Megan Simpkins. I don't know if Megan's out there. We got Jenny Zarowski, who was Jenny Dombrowski back in the day. And I do see Devano out there. Assistant coach Devano was on that team. And of course, head coach Shelley Hamperbecker. Some of the other names that aren't here yet, Sadie Taco on that team. Carrie Thompson was a big force in the lane for us. Ann Stanislawski, she was kind of an enforcer. She was a great player. Jamie Kreutz on that team, Carolyn Quinn, Betsy Hoffman, Jenny Dombrowski, Aaron Jensen were all in that 99 squad. So let's hear it for our first ever state championship team at 1999 squad. That was a fun year. That was a lot of fun that year. 2009 was also a fun year for Amherst girls basketball. Marked the final year of the first state for Coach Hafferbecker. She made her 4th consecutive and 6th overall trip to state. Amherst took down Fall Creek in the semifinals 55-46. The championship game, we had our arch enemies from Cuba City. They just seemed to have our damn number. For a couple of those years, they denied us a gold ball the one year. They beat us in the semifinals down there one year. But it was our year in 2009. We ended up winning that game 41-37 over Cuba City. Both teams were undefeated going into that one. That was a heavyweight bout. 26-0 Cuba, 26-0 us. Well, we ended up 27-0 with a perfect record. Right, girls? So let's meet some of those girls. We got Allie Swan, who was Allie Stratton back in the day. She was our spark plug guard. She was a good player for us. We had Taylor Meester, was Taylor Strand. Unfortunately, Taylor got injured through that season. Once she lasted about a month and down for a couple months. She was a heck of a player. So we have Jenna Milkey, who was Jenna Pitt back in the day. Jenna was kind of the hero at the end of that game. Big shot, made a couple free throws. I remember Jenna. We had Claire Carl, who was Claire Bladowski. Claire made the only three-pointer in that game for Amherst. She played center for us. Kind of an interesting stat. We had Katie Lutz, who was Kate Bladowski. Blake was miss everything out there. He did a double-double, steals, assists, sold some popcorn, he did it all. You're a great player. We had Jay Pitt out there, assistant coach. And of course, Shelly Hafferbecker out on the floor. Some of the other members not out there, we had Shelby Serafin, Lindsay McCuskey, Marissa Trebatuski. Was Marissa out there? They said you were going to be out there. Marissa Trebatuski's out there. Yay! Ella Mage, Melzy Peterson, Ashley Holden. So bang, a round of applause for the 2009 squad. Perfect season, perfect ending. Taking out Cuba City. That was a great night for the Lions City. That was a fun one. Thank you for the memories. Thanks for coming out here to join us tonight. We'll probably do it again in 5 years. So mark it down. Thank you, thank you. There you have it. The state championship teams. Applaud them off the floor as we get ready to bring out the next slide.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Wapaka. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wittenberg family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
This is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back in, everybody. Second half about to get start in 46 seconds. With that being said, let's quickly go through some scoring as the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers lead the Amherst Falcons 40-6. Rory Salveson leads the Chargers with 14. Melania Granquist and Faith Resch both with 8. Harper Rogowski with 7. Kit Stewart and Ava Bry with 2. And Briley Latica with 1. Over to Amherst, not much. Tatum Maves, Olivia Davis, and Scout Spadoni having each a basket to give us our score tonight. So as we get set, reminder as well that pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food to treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. It will be Latica and Salveson. Stewart, Granquist, and Resch. Same starting 5 as the opening half. As Salveson gets the ball now for Amherst, it'll be Wiersba, Furcus, Davis, Spadoni, and Maves. Latica, she'll drive in, and she'll get the travel. Ball gets turned over to Amherst. Furcus to inbound, she'll get it over to Maves. Ball gets tipped. Spadoni comes out with it. Furcus will pass it over to Wiersba. She'll get it over to Spadoni, and she will get fouled and head to the line for 2. Granquist will get her first of the game. Team's first of the half. First shot by Spadoni is good. I'll get the team up to 7. Second shot is good. Spadoni goes 2 of 2 from the line, as Salveson will bring it up for the Chargers. Ball last touched by the Chargers will turn it over to the Falcons. Furcus to inbound to Maves. A little bit of trouble guarded by Resch. Trying to get over for this on second count, and we'll do so in Furcus. Now back to Tatum. Over to Wiersba to Davis. Over to Furcus inside. She'll get out to Maves. Over to Furcus. To Maves. To Lexi Wiersba. And Wiersba will drive in and get a basket. Wiersba will get on the board tonight. Amherst now down to 32. 10-42 your score. 16:41 left to go here in the second half. Latica. Kick it over to Granquist. Granquist for 3, and that's a money shot. Granquist, first one on the board for the Chargers here in the second half. Wiersba into Spadoni. Ball fought for, and Spadoni, I believe, will get fouled. Latica will get her second. Team second. Furcus inbound far side. Near side, I should say. As Rogowski will come in for Latica. Furcus inbound to Maves. She'll get into Davis. Back to Tatum. Over to Furcus. Over to Spadoni. To Maves. Into Wiersba. Her shot up is no good. Rebound Granquist. She'll give it to Rogowski. She'll drive in, kick it out to Granquist. Granquist, her shot from 3, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Salveson. Shot goes into Granquist, and she will head to the line for 2. Davis will get the foul, her first, team's first. First shot by the sophomore is up and good. Second one is good as well. Maves. Over to Furcus. She'll get into Spadoni. Now Davis, far side to Maves. To Wiersba. To Furcus on the wing. To Davis. Back over to Maves. To Furcus. She loses it, but gets it back. Back to Maves, wide open for a 3, and that's good. Tatum Maves. First 3 for the Falcons. Salveson over to Resch. Into Rogowski. Back over to Faith. She'll drive in, take the 1-2 step, and that's good. Spadoni with it. Over to Wiersba. She evades Stewart, and will put it up and in for Lexi Wiersba now with 4. Salveson. Into Granquist. As Rogowski will get fouled and will head to the line for 2. Furcus will get her second. Team second. First one for Rogowski is good. As Izzy Dombrowski checks in, Davis will take a seat. Second one for Rogowski is no good. Rebound Granquist. She'll throw it up and will get called for the travel. Furcus will inbound. Wittenberg looking to press. She'll get into Maves. Over to Dombrowski. Back to Tatum. Back to Izzy. Now Scout with it. She'll throw it up. Another 2 points for Scout Spadoni. Rogowski now. Kick it over to Bry, who checks in for the second half. Now Rogowski to Salveson. To Bry. Back to Rogowski. Her shot attempt is grabbed by Spadoni. Wiersba over to Dombrowski. Kicked to Furcus. Over to Wiersba. Lexi's shot, no good. Last touch by Wittenberg, and it will stay with Amherst. Furcus inbound, she'll give it to Maves. She'll give it to Izzy, over to Furcus. Back to Maves. Maves shot for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Resch. Now Rogowski. Over to Salveson. Salveson for 3. Nothing but net. Rory Salveson will get on the board here in the first half with the 3-pointer. Maves drives it all the way over to the baseline. Now Furcus. Over to Izzy. Back to Spadoni. She'll drive in, take the 1-2 step, and that's good. Another basket for Scout Spadoni. Salveson. Over to Resch. Gets it into Granquist. Granquist throws it up. No good. Rebound. Salveson. Bry. Over to Rogowski. She'll throw it up. Count it. And 1. Spadoni will get her second. Stewart back in, and Nora Bushman will check in for the Chargers. The shot by the freshman is good to make it a 3-point play. As Wittenberg-Birnamwood will take a timeout, we will keep it here and thank our great sponsor tonight, SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit SC Swiderski for more. A big thank you goes out to Staub Construction for sponsoring tonight's game. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And lastly, a big thank you goes out to Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point for all your equipment needs. Out of the timeout, Amherst down 19-56 in this one. Furcus to inbound, she'll get it into Maves. Back to Presley, back to Tatum. Now Dambrowski with it. She gives it up to Maves, standing on the logo. She'll get it over to Izzy. Try to get into Wiersba. Bree will come out with it. Bry, I should say, excuse me. Rogowski now. Now over to Bushman, to Bry, to Rogowski. Over to Stewart, she'll throw it up, no good. Rebound, Spinoni. Furcus now. Over to Maves, into Spinoni. Ball last touched by Wittenberg, and I believe off the back of the head of one of the players. Stays with Amherst as Haley Portman and Maddie Lusick will check in for the first time this half. Furcus and Dombrowski will get a seat. Portman inbound. She'll give it to Spadoni. Now over to Lusick near side. Gives it to Maves. Back to Portman. Over to Wiersba. Back to Maves. Thought about the 3, but will pass on it. Now over to back to Portman. Still driving. Give it to Wiersba. And Wiersba looks to be fouled. And she'll be shooting 2. Stewart will get her second. Team's third. First shot by Wiersba is good. Salveson will come in for Rogowski. Second shot by Wiersba. In and out, no good. Last touch by Amherst will go to Wittenberg. Reminder as well that treat yourself to a delicious lunch or dinner at the Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. Enjoy so many terrific options to fit your cravings with a wonderful atmosphere, perfect for a family night out or your next get-together. Dinner is served at Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka, or visit par4resort.com. As Granquist is fouled, Spadoni will pick up her third, team's fourth of the half. First shot by Granquist around the rim and no good. So Davis will check in for Wiersba. Second shot by Granquist is good. So Granquist goes 1 of 2 from the line on that possession. Has gone 3 of 4 in the half. And 11 of 12 in the game overall. Spadoni with a long 3 attempt, no good. Rebound Granquist. Salveson gives it over to Granquist. Granquist for 3. That's good with the runaway 3. Wittenberg-Birnamwood now up 60-20. Ball lost by Amherst. As we are now in running clock mode. As Aaliyah Breida will check in tonight for the first time. So we're now in running clock since we're over 40 points. Salveson over to Granquist. Now over to Latica. Into Stewart. She'll throw it up, no good. Rebound Spadoni. Furcus kicks it over to Breed. Try to get into Spadoni. Yet Salveson will come out with it. Salveson into Granquist, and she will get fouled and head to the line for another 2 shots. Breed will get her first, team's 5th. The shot up for Granquist is good. And Granquist goes 2 of 2. Now 62-20, 7:56 left to go. Maves crosses the timeline. Goes left with it and loses it. Over possession still sticks with the Falcons. Wiersbo will check in. Davis will have a seat. Furcus to inbound. She'll give it to Maves. Kick it far out over to Spadoni. Now over to Breed. Pass intended for Maves gets picked up by Salveson. She'll throw it up, and that's good. Rory Salveson with 5 here in the half. 19 overall in this game. Wiersba over to Furcus. Pass intended for Maves gets touched by Granquist and goes out of bounds. Still stays with the Falcons. Furcus gets it into Wiersba. Wiersba shot no good. Ball fought for, rebound taken by Breed. Weir's been out over to Furcus. She'll throw it up. No good. Rebound fought for, taken by Granquist. Salveson. Back over to Granquist. Granquist for another three-pointer, and that's good. Another three-pointer for the Chargers here. Spinoni. She'll draw the foul. It'll go on Latica. Fourth team foul, her third personal. Rogowski will check in. Davis in for Spinoni. Maves will get the inbound and the basket. 5 points here in the half for Tatum Maves. Rogowski into Latica. And Latica, I believe, will get fouled as well. Furcus will get her third. Team 6, so from here on out, Chargers are in the bonus. Rogowski gets the inbound. Now Granquist. Over to Latica. As looks like Miley Filtz will check in next whistle. Turnover on the Chargers goes to Amherst. As Brianna Krieger will check in for the first time tonight. Bry back on the court for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Filtz. She slides and loses it. Latica will take it. Give it into Krieger. She loses it. Bushman has it now. Over to Rogowski. One of the many talented underclassmen on this Chargers squad. Three-pointer attempt by Rogowski. Off the rim, no good. Ball fought for as a jump ball. And it will go to Amherst. As Allison Vinay, the junior, will check in. Number 24, and Lusick will come back on the floor. Davis and Furcus will have a seat. Maves will drive the ball up and get it past the timeline. Ball goes over to Filtz. Over to Vinay. To Lusick. To Filtz. Now Maves. Lusick. Now back to Maves. Try to get into Vinay. Wiersma throws the ball back in. Lusick gets a hold of it. Now Tatum has it. Kick it over to Vinay again. To Filtz. Into Wiersma. She'll throw it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Vinay. Shot and one by Allison Vinay. Bry will get her first. Team's fifth. As Amelia Besser will come in. And Danica Lasso will check in as well. Breed will come in as well. Running clock continues. Vinay's shot no good. Ball fought for and taken by Krieger. Rogowski over to Krieger, and that's up and good. Krieger will add to the scoring tonight. Breed over to Filtz. Over to Vinay. She kicks out to Lusick. Lusick long 2. And that's good. Long 2 by Maddie Lusick. Timeout on the floor for substitutions. As Sophia Lemieux, the junior, number 22, and the junior, number 14, Abby Jackin, will check in. Bushman over to Bessert. Bessert over to Jackin. Back to Bushman. 40 seconds left to go. Bushman loses it. Lusick gets a hold of it. She'll drive it up. Give it to Breed. Breed crosses somebody. Someone goes flying. Filtz now. Into Breed. Over to Filtz. Back over to Lusick. Into Vinay. 16 seconds left to go. Filtz with a long 2. No good. Rebound fought for and taken by Bushman. And that will wind down the clock. So with that, your final score, I believe, this evening, it'll be the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers 69 and the Amherst Falcons 26. Stay tuned. We will have your Wapaka Foundry postgame show. I'll be down on the court talking to Coach Nick Michelke and our Highlight House player of the game after this on Zaleski Sports.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder and ERT, that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors, they're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie. I've made some of my best friends in life here at Wapaka Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
So we're going to be interviewing Coach first. I'm just asking like a question or two, and then we'll talk to you guys. Okay.
Nick.
Yeah. How do I pronounce your last name? Is it
Meckelkey.
Michelke this entire time?
Meckelkey.
Michelke, okay. Are we good? Okay. So, welcome back to the WIAA Foundry postgame show. I'm here with Coach Nick Michelke. Coach, you get the sweep over Amherst and you improve to 11-2 in the conference. How do you feel going into playoff bracket Sunday?
We have been playing very, very well right now, and really it's been since our Bond-to-Well game, and I don't really want to bring it up, and I know they don't want to bring it up, but we had a lead and blew it, and that was kind of the first game where I seen our team really take charge and be like, hey, we don't want this to happen again. And right now, I gotta praise our defense, because that's what starts our offensive game right now, and we are playing very hard and playing very well.
Yeah, and your offensive side was really electric. 4 3-pointers, going 18 of 23 from the line with a very, very young team with a bunch of freshmen and sophomores. How excited are you to have sort of these like young underclassmen getting those minutes so you can take it into the playoffs?
Well, here it is. We're young, and these kids want to work hard, they play hard, and they want to win. And you can't ask for anything else. That's an awesome combination for our youth.
Yeah, and as we go into playoff brackets Sunday, this Leslie Sports Supercomputer puts you as the 1 seed hosting the winner of WIAA and Tomahawk. What are you hoping for the playoffs brackets as they're revealed on Sunday?
I think we're a 1 or a 2. I told the girls, I said, if we come in here tonight, it solidifies us a chance to host, 2 games, a bye going into Friday, and then hosting a regional final. And we haven't done that since, I think, 14 years. So it'll be nice for our program. I'm excited, but in the end, it's playoffs. We can see this team again, and you know what? I know the result tonight, but last game was not like this, and they'll be a lot better. So I expect to see them again.
Yeah. Coach, thank you so much. Best of luck down the line.
Thank you.
Now here are our Highlight House players of the game: Melania Granquist and Rory Salveson. You guys had the only 4 3-pointers scored by the entire team. How does it feel to sort of get those points on the board for your group?
It's just great to take leadership out there and just have all the players that want to listen and want to work hard with you out there. So it's just great to have those teammates who want to push hard and want to compete by your side.
Yeah, I like that we have a young team because it shows that we're young and that we're getting to know each other, so we know how we like the ball, where we want it, and it works really good on offense together, and we know each other.
Yeah, Mane, you went 11 and 12 from the free throw line, getting those 3 out of the 4 3-pointers as somebody just photobombed us. What were some of the shots you were seeing out on the court tonight?
Can you repeat that?
Well, you went 11 to 12 from the line, 3 of the 4 3-pointers on the court. What were some of the shot opportunities you were seeing down on the court tonight?
There was a lot of hard shots, though, for sure, and that's why I got my free throws. Other than that, I know I'm a good free throw shooter, so I pushed to go for the contact and the and ones.
Yeah, and Roy, you're one of the 2 captains alongside Faith Rest. What sort of a captain mentality are you're bringing to the team alongside Faith as we are obviously going into the playoffs and the postseason?
Yeah, every game we just kind of come in with the mentality to play like a team, play hard, and have fun, and just kind of let it roll and just keep going and working hard out there on the court.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask the same question that I sent to Coach as you. As we go into bracket Sunday with the girls' basketball brackets being revealed, what are you guys hoping for your postseason futures?
We just want to compete. We want to go as far as we can and compete.
Yeah.
So last thing before we go, I'm going to give you guys the microphone. I'm going to step out of the way, and I'm going to count you to the house. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm probably going to step over there. I'm going to count you down from 3, 2, 1, go. And when I point to you, you're going to look up there, say your names, and that you're in the house, okay?
I'll go first.
Say I'm Melania Granquist, and I'll say I'm Rory Salveson, and you say we're in the house.
Wait, what am I saying? I'm Melania Granquist.
And I'm Rory Salveson, and we're in the house.
Thank you so much.
you.
Best
Thank you
of
very
luck.
much. Have a great night.
You as well. Rory Salveson and Melania Granquist, 22 and 19 points on the evening as the Chargers get the 69 226 win over the Amherst Falcons. So that'll wrap things up here for us. Stay tuned. We got a few games tomorrow on Saturday and a whole slate of games next week. So for Jack Rosicki and everybody else here at Zaleski Sports, my name is Katie Lecton. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.